Almost everyone would want to be able to say, I have saved a life. But by becoming an organ donor, you will be able to say, I will save a life. Organ donation is a selfless way to give back to others and to be able to make a huge difference by giving another person a second chance at life. Unfortunately, the number of patients waiting for organs far exceeds the number of people who have registered to become an organ donor. Patients are forced to wait months, even years, for a match, and too many die before they are provided with a suitable organ. There are many stigmas related to organ donation, but most of them are relatively false. Today I want to inform you that you must know what organ donation is, how it works, as well as how you can become an organ donor. Also, what organs or tissues you can donate, because I know from experience what it feels like to be sitting next to a loved one praying for that organ to become available. Becoming an organ donor after death is not only an important decision for yourself, but it is also an important decision for the life that you may have the power to save. The need for organ donors is growing. Donate and save a life. How would you feel if your cardiologist told you that you only had 6 months to live unless a compatible heart became available soon? This is what thousands of people are told every day. Then they are put on a transplant list where most of these people wait for months and even years before a match becomes available. That is, if a match becomes available. Some people on that list have even received a phone call saying that a match has become available and come to find out that the match isn't even close enough and they are put back on the transplant wait list for another organ to become available. Can you imagine what it would feel like to get handed a death sentence like this and to see a light at the end of the tunnel and to know that millions of people in this world are capable of saving your life and nobody is stepping up? According to the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, people of all ages can donate their organs. You can donate your organs up to 70 years of age. Your age doesn't make you ineligible and you do not have to be in perfect health. Your ability to donate is determined at the time of your death, but that doesn't mean that you can't register to be a donor now. There are more than enough people waiting on the transplant list to fill a football stadium more than twice. On average, 79 people are receiving organs daily, but 18 people die each day waiting. Every number in these statistics is a person waiting or a person saving. Each number represents a life. The number of people waiting is higher than the number of organs available. People of all ages and backgrounds can be organ donors. If you are under 18 years of age, you must get permission from your parents, and this is at medlineplus.com. As of May 2009, the percentage of recipients still living after 5 years of receiving an organ is amazing. People who received kidneys are still living, and 69.3% of those people are still living with a heart, and 73.8% are living with a liver. 54% are living with lungs. And according to the data obtained in 2007, it shows that there were almost 2.5 million deaths in the U.S. If every one of those people had donated, could you imagine how different my statistics would be right now? Right now, there are more than 100 people in the United States that have signed up to be an organ donor, 100 million to be exact. Someone you know could be one of these people on the transplant list. My dad passed away in 2005 after he was placed on the heart transplant list. To give him a better life expectancy and to buy him time with my family, his doctor suggested the LVAD. The LVAD is a pump that controlled my dad's heart. My dad received the very first left ventricular assist device, known as the LVAD, in Oklahoma. He was an organ donor, but his body had suffered for 6 long years and his organs had been through too many trials and they were not healthy enough to donate. Today, I want to show you how you can become an organ donor. In Oklahoma, there are more than 2,000 people waiting for organs. Of those 2,000 people, 1,333 are waiting for kidneys, which is the most needed organ by 60%. 518 of those people are waiting for a liver, and that's about 26%. 20% of the current candidates on the list are in Oklahoma and have been waiting for over 5 years. Oklahoma was the nation's highest performing state donor registry in 2009, with 64% driver's license applicants registering to be donors. If that is not enough for you, I would like to add that in every 10 minutes, someone in the United States is added to the organ transplant list, and that means that the time that I'm doing this speech, there's more people added to that list. With this presentation, someone else will have been added to that list. That's going to be a long list. One donor can save up to 18 lives and over 100 with tissue donation. I'm sure I've proven the need for people like you to become organ donors. You should be asking yourself, why don't I sign up right now? First, you register with your state donor registry by going to organdonor.gov and registering online according to what state you reside in. All you have to do is enter in some basic information such as your name, your address, your height, your gender, your race, doesn't matter, and you can be specific with what organs you are willing to donate after your death. Next, designate your decision on your driver's license, as well as when you renew it. Sign a donor card and carry the card with you until you can designate your decision on your driver's license. Then talk to your family about your decision and help them understand your wish. Some benefits that come along with organ donation is the satisfaction of being able to save lives even when you are already gone. And some families feel that knowing their loved one has helped save a life in turn helps them in coping with their loss, so that you can see that it is not difficult to become an organ donor. I have shown you that becoming an organ donor is easy, and donating your organs, you can become a hero. And a miracle for someone else's family. So donate and save a life. The statistics of false facts that are given online every day, people read them. It is false that an open casket funeral isn't an option for an organ donor. That's false because the organ donor's body is fully closed so that no one can see the scars where the organs were removed. Second, it is false that I'm too old to donate. There is no defined age cutoff for donating organs, and there's statistics showing that there's people in their 70s and 80s that are successful in donating their organs. The third false fact is maybe I won't really be dead when they sign my death certificate. That's false. There's many tests given to dead people to prove that they are dead. Finally, what if one of those people on the waiting list turned out to be you? What if it turned out to be your loved one or your family member sitting next to you right now? Here on earth and not in heaven, don't put any other person through what kind of pain, suffering, and wondering. You can make all the difference, so why don't you donate and save a life? In conclusion today, I want to leave you with a quote in a Bible verse. Don't take your organs with you to heaven. Heaven knows that we need them here. And my Bible verse, this is my commandment, that you love one another as I have loved you. Greater love has no more than this, that someone lay down his life for his friends. That is from John 15:12-13. Before doing the research paper, I never really thought of me saving a life was possible, but by doing this research paper, I learned that I want to become an organ donor. Please help change these numbers by registering to become an organ donor, and together we can all be satisfied by knowing that we will save a life in the future and save someone else's life that you may know. To become an organ donor, you can go to organdonor.gov, select your state, agree to terms, and register. It's that easy. Thank you.